Hello, everybody. This is Janai Moorhead with Foundation Consultants, and today I'm teaching you how to make money on your Calendly app or Calendly scheduling software. It's an online service, and the reason that I like Calendly is because I've used it before in my teaching assignments. Now, when I was working with one of my colleges, uh, I taught small business and entrepreneurship. And with that, my co-worker and I received a grant. And the grant was to have office hours to help the students who came into the class further their businesses and ideas and concepts. So, and the reason that we were tasked with that is because we did have an SBA, a Small Business Administration office on campus, but many of the students were not up to par with getting SBA loans or anything like that. They just wouldn't qualify, and so they relied on their second jobs or family to raise money to fund their businesses. And so our job was to guide them through the startup process. And so I use my Calendly app not to make money because we're already getting paid from a grant, but to schedule after my classes. My coworker and I had a daytime schedule and an evening schedule. My schedule for the students was after my class, a couple hours, 2 or 3 hours after my class. I could take 3 appointments, a total of 6 appointments a week, 3 after every class. And then my coworker did the same, but she did hers because she taught at night. She did her appointments, 3 appointments before her class. And so it worked out. It worked out. And so we were able to convince the college to allow us to put the Calendly app in the learning management system. And so the students could just go right in and click that and make an appointment with myself or my coworker. So now, fast forward, my consulting business is growing. And because of the economic times that we are in, the classes have been far and few between. And so I'm very thankful for my clients who have had a need for my services. And so I just want to give you a shout out. Thank you. So now I have upgraded to pay for the version that for a pro version, I guess, of Calendly. And so here I'm in front of my Calendly, and I have 3 types of appointments. Um, One of them is a 30-minute free appointment for project calls or starting a nonprofit, because that does take some listening and talking. So then I have a 60-minute call. It's 1 hour, one-on-one, and I do charge for that, and we'll get into that one. And then a 30-minute meeting call, I do charge for that one also. And the reason I charge for these is because when I have clients, some clients need particular answers to particular problems, and I provide the solutions. That's why I'm a consultant, and I do charge for that. So, and this particular product here does take a little bit of explaining and a lot of listening. And so this is kind of my intro to clients, and then they decide whether they want to, which product they would like to pick that I offer from here, or they would like to talk to me from time to time on the project that they're already working on. So on the 60 minutes, so we'll go into the 60-minute. The setup is the same for all of them. You just need to pick whether, the color, whether they're free or not, and the uh, the booking times. So we'll hit the cog here, the setting cog for the 60-minute, and we're going to do edit. Okay, so the first thing you see is a bunch of categories, and we hit what event is this? Okay, all right. So I gave it a event name, 60-minute meeting. And the location now, because we are remote or working at home, It's either going to be phone call or Zoom. And this Calendly um, has integrations, and so it works with Zoom and your calendar. So I have a Google Calendar, and so it works with that. The wonderful thing about the calendar, which I'll show you in just a minute, is that it is a smart calendar. So you can set your own appointment times, or it will work around the times that are available if you have something else to do. I did put in the description and instructions, and I do have a client questionnaire that I like my clients to fill out. Calendly does allow you to ask certain questions, but I just asked one or two on Calendly. Um, Basically, your name, and of course, you have to provide your email and the phone number, because I do want them to fill out the client questionnaire. My client questionnaire um, does save time. It saves money and it saves time for both myself and the client. So I can see where they are and they can tell me what the problem is, and I don't charge them for reading it. So, and then I get to pick the color I like. The next one is when can people book? And it's, of course, it's 60 days into the future. And the reason I picked 60 days is because my students used to book me into my summer holiday after the class was over. And I appreciate that they really, really like talking to us. However, the class was over, and I explained to them that they had like 3 months to make an appointment, and also as many times as they want to get a free appointment. But for some reason, they just like to book me right into that summer. And so I had to cancel all those appointments, and they were disappointed. I love my students, you could tell. So, okay, so the duration 60 minutes. And so I created a consulting schedule. There's a default schedule that works around your time, it reads your calendar. But I set one up that I liked, and then I did some date overrides here. So, and then there's also a buffer. Um, you can choose, I may put a buffer here, and a buffer, what that does is it gives you, if you have back-to-back appointments, it gives you some time, 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes to, run and get a drink of water, go to the ladies' room or men's room, and to detox after that last meeting. Okay, so let me save here. And then you have your invitee questions. Here I just have first name, last name, email, and of course, you can do location, phone call, Zoom, phone number. This is for the client to choose what they want. Do they want to do a phone call or a Zoom? You have indicated that you can do both. They're just going to choose. If you don't want, if you just want a phone call, you can just, get rid of the Zoom call. And in order to do the Zoom call or other calls, other ways of communication, there are integrations. So for these, they were free. The Zoom integration was free. Okay? And of course, I want their phone number. You can ask more questions. There are workflows. I didn't get into that just now, but there are notifications and cancellation policies. And I just took the ones that they had. I read them and they were okay. There's email reminders. I wanted that on. And I wanted the email follow-up. I definitely want it on. And you can personalize them too. Okay. You can also use a no reply email address. Well, by the time I get through communicating with people, I definitely am okay with them having my email address. And then if they give their permission for text reminders, I would love to do. I would love for Calendly to show text reminders. And then, well, we're getting to the point of this whole training is money. So I do collect payments for certain appointments. The 60-minute appointment is one that I do collect payments on. And so when my clients, when I prompt my client to set up an appointment for this type, I don't surprise them. I let them know that this is paid, and to please follow the prompts on the link that I send them. And so I do accept payments with PayPal. Okay. I am collecting for this particular appointment $125, and it's a 1-hour appointment. Okay. And then if I book a 1 hour appointment, I let the person know that I generally use Zoom, so that way we can talk. And um, I can also teach too. So that I'm a teacher by nature, and so when I'm talking, just like I am now, I open the screen and I'm teaching and showing you a bunch of things. And then we'll go over to availability, which is setting your schedule. I'm in February now, and today's the 11th, so I can hit the date and I can edit the date, which is overriding what you have in here, or I can edit all Thursdays. So as you can see, let me click out all Thursdays. I edit all Thursdays from 8 to 4. All Fridays are from 8 to 4 for this particular calendar. For other calendars, it's a slightly different. I think the 30-minute calendar is from like 8 to 3, something like that. So all Mondays are the same. All Tuesdays and Wednesdays are the same because I'm working on something else. So, and that's it for the Calendly. You can check out the integrations here, but really do appreciate the simplicity of this. I use the Chrome integration. Oh, I use the MailChimp integration, and I use the Zoom and the PayPal. So there's 4 integrations that I use that didn't cost me any more money. And so I hope that this will help you in deciding if you would like to use Calendly or whatever online calendar integration that will help you to earn money. And this is Janai Moorhead with Foundation Consultants. Please subscribe and please share, and see me as Janai Moorhead on Facebook and Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. All right, take care and have a blessed day.